Hey everybody, welcome to the Leftovers. My name is Vincent. Hope everybody had a great week. It has been, well, I mean, the start of the week obviously was kind of bad, but it's kind of turned into a decent week. Medication has not been kicking my ass as bad this week as it has been in previous weeks, which means I wouldn't be surprised if they tell me they want to up my dosage soon. But I'll take it one day at a time. I actually had a smidgen of an appetite this evening, and actually had I was actually able to eat like a small meal as opposed to like half a small meal, which hey, it's like I got some calories in me. That's not a terrible thing. But I had a fun day at work. Went to the gym. Yay! Exciting life I lead. So I was in there talking to Dodge about him kicking poor Hobbs's butt the other day. Yeah, no, I get the mute stream on mine for some things too. Like every enlisted stream starts off muted because the algorithm picks up the patent theme and nukes the audio for the entire opening of the entire pre-roll for the show. It never picks up the Hogan's Heroes theme though. So my recordings, you'll hear the Hogan's Heroes theme, but you'll never hear the whole patent thing. You'll hear like the end of the patent thing when the thing clips off. When the muting clips off. Really crazy shit like that. So, hope things have been going good. Maybe it's excessive swearing at the start. No, it really doesn't give a damn about that. I have cursed up a storm and it is let it fly. So, I don't think that's a problem. It's no, it's the patent theme. I mean, literally my stream will start muted, with the recording of my stream will start muted. And then it gets right at the end of me playing the end of my pre-roll. It'll play like the last 10 seconds of it and then go right into Hogan's Heroes and my cursing and everything, and it's got no problem with that. So yeah, apparently cursing is fine. Copyrighted music from a movie from the 70s is not. So whatever, that's fine. I'm not all that concerned. But hey, so I've got no events to grind. The events that were up are done. Surely the patent theme is no longer copyrighted. No, alas, it is. That's why it keeps getting blanked out. So yeah, I think it's supposed to be 50 years or something like that, and it's I'm pretty sure it's over 50 years because I think it was around the time I was born. Hey Julie, how's it going? You found a different level of paranoidism over the internet? Oh, this I got to hear about. But when did Patent come out? Now I'm curious. I mean, I'm pretty sure it came out. I'm thinking, now let's, now I'm curious. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. All right, so let's get a window open here. It's like let's see, patent release date. So 1970. Yeah, so before I was born. So the year before I was born. Okay. Around the time I was consummated. Okay. So yeah, I mean it's been 54 years. It'll be 55 years in April. An operating system called Linux having everything running in a virtual machine. That sounds like Linux. Yeah, that sounds pretty much like Linux, Julie. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty old movie, man. I thought it was. I knew it came out around the time of my birth. I just couldn't remember if it was before or after. Quebis OS. I never heard of that one. I don't know that one, but yeah, I mean that happens a lot in Linux because there's not a lot of things that are Linux compatible. So Linux has a lot of virtual machine software so that you can do stuff in other operating systems but still be in Linux. I mean, like Windows Virtual Machine, stuff like that. TAS OS for everything you don't want to save. Yeah, yeah. No, that honestly doesn't. That's actually pretty. That's been pretty much Linux's thing for the last 20 or 30 years. Yeah, so it's. Like I said, I'm not much of a Linux guy, so I can't give you a lot of info on it. But yeah, no, that's a pretty commonplace thing. And then OS, Mac OS 10, or whatever version it's up to now. They've got virtual machines for Windows stuff as well. Actually, since when they were run, I think they moved off of using Intel chips again. But back when they were doing Intel chips, they would actually just dual boot machines. You could actually just dual boot your Mac OS and have Windows running on it. Which I just always found hilarious. But that's me. I'm mostly because I kind of stick my nose up at Apple products. They're good products, but they're overpriced and undergunned. So if you have a dead man switch, you remove the USB stick tails on automatically shuts down. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. Fuck Mac. Exactly 6 hours ago. And oh yeah. By the way, I was watching Undead earlier, and he wanted you to know that he remembers he owes you a squad. So so I don't know. Yeah, he said that. I figured since I see you, I'll remind you. I'll tell you what I heard him say. So if you're wondering when you're going to get your squad from him, he remembers he owes you one. So yeah, it's because nobody wants to exploit Linux. He bought you the wrong worst squad. Well, that's not good. All right, so I don't have any events to charge other than Battle Pass, and for being only 13 or 14 days in, I'm probably doing okay because if I'd actually stayed long enough to finish the enemy tanks on Monday, I'd have that one done. But I might. It is very possible I might actually be able to get this done before the event ends, which will make me happy because it'll means I got my money. I mean, we do have the holidays coming up, which might make it a little more interesting. But still got Christmas week. I don't know, Christmas week. God, what day is what day is Christmas Day on? I gotta find that out. Hold on, let's control Chris. December 2024. Let's look at this. I don't want to buy December 24. I just want to look at. There we just look at this. Okay, there we go. All right, so Christmas is on Wednesday. All right, New Year's is on Tuesday. Yeah, whatever. Shut up. Yeah, so I'm playing today. I'll definitely play on the 16th and the 20th. Play on the 23rd. Okay, so it's not gonna. So yeah, Christmas is not really going to affect my. Yeah, it's not going to affect my enlisted playing. So. All right, so that's something at least. Okay, that's not so bad then. All right. Yeah, kind of a weird day. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, nothing's unhackable, but the people that the Linux community is pretty good about fixing it up, and two, hackers tend to go for where they can get the most bang for their buck, which means Windows. So you see the most promulgation of hacks and and viruses and stuff like that. Hey, Mini Muppet, how's it going, man?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, I know it's unfinished, but I've got plenty of time to finish it, man. But Linux runs on a lot of stuff, but it's not the kind of stuff that gets the kind of exposure that those people want. It's the same thing. No, I know Linux is mostly servers. Yeah, trust me, I'm familiar. I may not do a lot of Linux stuff, but I'm familiar with its usage. The thing is this, though. I mean, you're a hacker. You want to hit something that's going to get a lot of customers, which is you want desktop stuff. Server stuff, you could fuck with things, but it's not going to, assuming you get through it and you find them and do it, it's not going to be as big of a as big of a showy bang thing that they want. I mean, you want to hit somebody, you want to hit the people that are going to be dumb enough to to open up your viruses, get it in your system, and then harangue them for money or whatever, and that's not Linux servers, and Linux desktop users are not going to fall for that shit. So that's Microsoft, that's Windows. I always love the big joke about how Apple is so secure. I was like, no, Apple's not more secure. Nobody gives a shit about Apple machines. The first time an Apple virus hit, this is I think back in the early aughts, and every fucking Mac user lost their shit. It's like, oh my God, how did they make an Apple virus? It's like, they just decided to, okay? Yeah. So it's been more than a year since the last Para event. The last Para event was the Soviet Para event. It's the only event Paras I own. So, I'm hoping one day that they bring them back. But anyway, did you want to do some Enlisted, Mini Muppet?
Yes, I'll probably be joining sometime soon. Just
Okay.
cleaning up my storage space.
Okay. All right. Dodge, are you wanting to join? I can grab you. I will send you an invite. You can decide whether you want to take it or not. But if Dodge joins me, I will do BR2 stuff. Oh, Dodge joined me, so I'll be doing BR2 stuff. So, is there anything you're particularly working on, Dodge, or we just want to do the join any like always, or I don't know what you want to do. But I don't hear anything from you. I will send you to join any because that's always fun. Nothing. Okay. Let's I mean, this is just basically a casual shooting day because we're not really grinding towards anything, so we're always good. Like the very for a large corporation, and they have high likelihood against. Yeah, it's exactly it. Yeah. So I mean, it doesn't really pay. I mean, Linux hacks don't really pay. Mac hacks, if they had more users, would pay. I mean, maybe iOS hacks are a thing. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to iOS, so I don't know that much. But Windows hacks pay. That's why you see a lot of Windows hacks. Anyway, let's get some music going here. It is Friday night, which means it is AI cover night, and we always start off with a little Frankie. Mostly because I'm too lazy to like shuffle my music. You basically try to hack the hardliner. Yeah, you try to hack people who are gonna pay up. That's what you want. I mean, unless you're just somebody looking for trouble, and then you're just to cause trouble, and then you're gonna want to cause trouble to the most people available, the most exposed people available, which once again, Windows desktops. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, once Dodge is ready, we will do a little droppy drop, and we'll have some fun with it. Yeah, it's just casual play today. I got nothing. I'm not working on anything in particular. I just want to shoot some things. All right, here we go. All right, anybody wants to join us? First sync drop of the night. Join in the army, BR2. Follow the countdown. Hit start when it says launch. You can be with us, the few, the proud, the leftovers. Yeah, soon there'll be an update. I wonder when the patch is coming out. I wonder when that expansion's coming out. They haven't even really talked about what what we're going to be getting for it. But, I mean, in terms of the partners, they usually say something, but they usually don't say much until the time they're getting to do it. All right, I need to win 3 battles. I still need to destroy 5 tanks. Wonder why gray hackers are getting sued a lot. Why hack when the scam works just as good with less effort now? Oh, it is Conquest. I'm glad I don't care. And we are Soviet. Wow. Let me, we actually started off with a... Oh, that's not the button I want. That's the button I want. Okay. That is shocking. Yes, but nobody likes having their systems hacked. It doesn't matter whether you're doing it for beneficial reasons or not. Whoa.
Enemies are attacking Control Point Bravo. Allies are at Control Point Alpha.
Pa quadrato!
The enemy is capturing Control Point Charlie.
I think I went the wrong way.
We've captured Alpha.
That's okay.
The enemy is captured Control Point Charlie. Control Point Bravo is out.
This is probably not going to work as great as I want it to. Yeah, especially since there's a tank right there. Okay. We're gonna get the fuck out of this thing. God damn it. Why I need this guy? God damn it. Motherfucker.
Music puts wings on the human spirit.
Have a gift.
Way to fly, Buster.
There we go. Fuck your Black Panther, motherfucker.
That's why Thon and Mad using
Control point Alpha is under our control.
God damn, there's a lot of guys rolling to Charlie. Holy shit, there's a lot of guys rolling to Charlie. I think it's time. Let's have some fun.
The enemy has taken control point Charlie.
Straight out of Compton, crazy mother named Ice Cube. On the game called
Okay, that doesn't bring it up.
Here's the trigger and bodies are hauled off. Two boys, you mess with me. One police are gonna have to come and get me off your ass. That's how I'm going out. For the one color, it's showing out. Rumble, listen and cook 'em in a hall. Going off on 'em. Like that, yeah.
Whoa, that didn't. That looked scary.
Give it up, smooth. Ain't no telling when I'm down for a jack.
Coming for your. Somebody deal with this guy shooting me, motherfuckers. Oh, come on, motherfucker. All right, fine. It's all fine.
We've taken control point Bravo.
Named Ice Cube from the gang called Fellers with Attitude.
Oh wow, I played these two in a row.
Squeeze the trigger and bodies are hauled off. You two boys,
Dodge has of course got his machine gun of doom. Oh, there's a tank out here, Dodge. God damn it. Oh, fuck me! There's troops out there too. Hey, buddy.
straight out of Nashville singing them crazy
There we go.
Lost control point Bravo.
I'm out of cool tank killing shit, unfortunately. God damn it. That's fine. I needed more cool tank killing shit just in case. I could try bringing another truck in. What's to do? Linux basically multiple systems made to one. No, there's just many variations of Linux. Linux is a base operating system, was created by Linus Torvalds, I want to say in the late 80s, early 90s. And there have been, basically, he made sure that it remained open source. So there's like 100 million different variations of Linux. Linux itself is based off of Unix, and Unix also has like several different variations. One of them is actually the foundation for. Really? Wow. Well, at least my truck survived. Killed my entire crew on my truck, but my truck survived.
Enemy bombers are approaching.
Oh, of course, enemy bombers are approaching.
Вызываю огонь артиллерии!